choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.
I never knew there was a place to go where my spirit's thirst is quenched.
No.
Hold
I don't
on
have my headphones on.
to yourself.
And my nose
I'm
is running.
hearing. Hold on to the best.
It's a good thing I brought bags for a homeless person, huh?
You guys, we are
Then I
live.
gotta put
It
my headphones
wasn't
on.
quite.
Don't worry, I'll take you on a date.
Good afternoon. As you can see, we're having lots of fun already here in the studios.
Right here.
Welcome to Sisters at the Well Radio, a conversation with women about women, coming to you live from the beautiful Los Angeles, California. Oh, let me slow down now that we got that all out of the way. I am Linda Morgan, your host for today, and the host for Sisters for Jazz. We are here every second or third Sunday of the month. I am also the founder of the Living Legend Foundation, an organization that celebrates and honors jazz and blues legends. And to date, ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to say that I have honored 55 legends here in Los Angeles.
Well, that deserves a clap.
Yes. We are happy to have you join us on the World Wide Web, on Ustream or iTunes. And I'm excited to have in the studio with me 3 phenomenal women.
Women.
Women. 2 of them are in jazz. So you guys just sit back. I'm sure you can see them now, so I might as well just jump in. I have with me the queen, Miss Barbara Morrison.
It's an honor to be here with you today, Linda.
Oh, I thought I was the queen. Dang. It's
you can be in my court.
I'm in
Yes.
your court.
And I have the wonderful, and I am so blessed to have her in my sight, the on and only Miss Mary Bogue. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you, Mary.
Yeah, thank you, baby.
Oh, I love that. Say that again.
I said thank you, baby.
Oh, sucky.
So Barbara Perkins is here with us as well today, and she is the lead host of Sisters at the Well, and this is her radio station that we're a part of.
No, this is my show, girl. This
This
isn't
is-
my station. I don't have it like that.
Sisters at the Well Radio. We're on the station of latalklive.com. So please, if you're there, you should already know we're on live. But
I didn't say hi.
Okay, I'm
Hello.
sorry. Say hey.
You're so ready to get into it.
I know. I need
She's
to
so
slow down.
ready.
Huh?
Slow down, girl.
All excited.
Hello, everybody. Barbara, thanks for having me in your court today.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. And Mary, it's just a pleasure to meet
Thank you. I guess I'm just one of the jesters.
You're one
so.
of the jesters.
It's all right. It's
And
all
you know
good.
what?
I'm in a court.
The
Well, you're here.
fabulous necklace that you have on.
Thank you. I kind of did that myself, actually.
Oh, my goodness.
I took all these inherited necklaces and
Made
took them
one.
apart and made 2. Yeah.
Wow. It's
See,
fabulous.
that's your creativeness that we're going to talk about
It
later
never
in
stops.
the show.
It's
I know.
scary thing.
I know. So, Barbara, I was saying-
Which Barbara?
That's okay.
Oh,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Wait a
see.
minute. I'm glad you brought me to
Her
that
Royal
point.
Highness.
I'll be
Wait.
BQ.
Because I have 2 famous friends by the name of Barbara. When I say their names, I have to say their whole names because my friends are like, which one? Barbara Morrison, Barbara Perkins. Barbara Morrison, Barbara Perkins. So both of you are here. So for today's show, you're going to be BQ,
BQ.
the queen.
Okay, I'm going to say queen. Hi, queen.
Her Royal Highness.
Her Royal Highness Barbara Morrison, who we love.
The
Yes.
feeling is mutual.
True.
The feeling is mutual.
And so this radio show here is, Barbara likes for us to think of this show. We want you to think of The View on radio.
Yes,
I was going to say on steroids.
it is. With Linda Morgan, it is.
Yeah.
I mean, she packs so much into her hour. It's like, slow down, Linda. You hear her, slow down. Stop reading that script. Just talk.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're trying to just get too much in.
I know
these
it.
few,
It's so
few
much.
moments.
I know there's so much to cover. I know.
So let's just
So we-
calm it down
That's
and do our thing.
We expect you to enjoy ourselves.
All right.
We expect to enjoy ourselves, but we also enjoy listening as well.
To our callers when they call in.
We also invite you to call in during the show, and we will try to get to each of you. So just call in to 323-473-3100. And again, that's 323-473-3100. And I would love to hear from some of our jazzy friends. I know some of Mary's jazzy friends are definitely going to be on that line. So let's jump right into meeting each of my guests. I know we were kind of a little panicking there, and I didn't get a chance to get
Which
to.
we weren't. The queen is calm. Look at her. She's over there sipping from a white cup.
Yes. Yes.
And I'll have to let you know that it's water.
Disappointed. Disappointed?
No, I'm not.
I know.
really.
I
not.
know. So
I'm just having fun.
yes. So I'm going to jump in with introductions, and you're going to do your own introduction to our audience. Look
Oh.
at Mary gave it. Every look that you give, they're seen.
That's all right.
So let it
Mary,
just be
that's
real
Linda.
I know.
as real as it
She
can
wants
be.
you to brag about
I know.
yourself.
Yeah, like that's going to happen.
So can you just like tell us who
okay,
you are?
okay, let's see. A woman in my 6th decade
Oh, I
for
love it.
starts, baby. So let's see. What haven't I done? I've had 16 foster kids.
Wow.
Started singing 7 years ago, I guess now. I'm an artist, a writer, pretty decent cook, and good in the bedroom. What else you need to know?
Oh, baby, that's so.
I was going to say great, but then, it's
Too much information.
exactly right, Barbara. We got to hold back some stuff. Legends are legends. You need to leave them be legends.
That's why they call us legends, okay?
Right?
That's right.
Wow.
Okay. So
I love it. Your turn, Queen. Tell us about who you are and
Well, I'm Barbara Morrison. I've been here 44 years
I
in
know.
Los Angeles. And I come from a little small town called Wayne, which is now Romulus, Michigan. And I was the first black junior miss in our city. And and I won a couple of scholarships to college. And after that, I moved here to Los Angeles. And just throughout the years, I've traveled with Ray Charles and Johnny Otis and Doc Severinsen, his big band, and
I didn't know we were going
Work
to
with
name
the-
drop Barbara.
See,
you'll have plenty of
you
that.
better take your moment when you
I
get
it.
it.
I'm understanding the program now. Go ahead, Miss Barbara.
and I've worked with Joe Sample and Kenny Burrell and
Oh my goodness.
Freddie Hubbard and a bunch of the stars, bunch of the legends, the who's who of jazz. And I'd like to think of myself as being a conduit in our community to help people understand jazz more. Currently at UCLA, teaching private vocals in the Jazz Studies program under the direction of Kenny Burrell. We also have the Thelonious Monk Institute with Herbie Hancock and Wayne Shorter and those guys.
Oh
So,
my
She's
goodness.
heavy.
so we're,
Oh my
I'm having
goodness.
fun.
Yeah,
I'm having
yeah,
fun,
girl.
But
Oh my
you have
goodness.
to put 44 years to 7.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah,
see,
Exactly.
so don't even try to put it on
I-
the scale.
yeah.
You know, and I tell my kids that all the time when they come in the classroom. Don't you think you're gonna come in here and do in one semester or quarter what I've been doing for almost for 44 years? So I'm not bragging. I'm just saying,
That's history.
don't put yourself down. Don't.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Yeah, and currently have a performing arts center in Lamert Park, where I welcome our
the
community.
Barbara Morrison Performing Arts Center, right on the
Yeah.
corner of 43rd and Degnan.
Yeah. And it's there for anyone in the community to use. We have art from the community. We have music from the community. We have the art on our wall is from photographers in our community, and they are pictures of people from this community who have contributed to the art form of jazz. And we have the Sankofa Passage in front of our art center, which is like the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
I mean, did I say that right?
You
Hollywood,
did. You did.
Hollywood Walk of Fame on Hollywood. We have the plaques in the cement on the ground of famous people that came to this area from other areas and contributed to jazz here in Los Angeles, especially the people that worked on Central Avenue, which was a really big thing back in the day in the 40s, and most of the Hollywood actors and famous people like Marilyn Monroe and Paul Newman and
Wow.
Joanne, they all went to Central Avenue.
I'm gonna stop you because she's gonna get into her dialogue on.
But
where-
it's good though.
I
This is all
know.
this is foundational stuff. You
Yeah.
know?
That's
So
true.
I'm
you have
talking too long.
No, you're not. I mean, I think it's the foundation, and from that you can pick out the pieces that would drive us. But as you were talking, I was thinking, is there anyone that you have not worked with
I
that
didn't.
you would love to work with
Well,
still?
I would have loved to work with Mulgrew Miller, but he passed away last month. But I did work with Cedar Walton. Cedar
also
Walton and
passed,
James
yeah.
Moody. Cedar passed away. And I've been with the cats on The Tonight Show. I've done The Tonight Show and with, who was on with Dennis Miller, when Dennis Miller was, the Dennis Miller Show. And I did The Tonight Show with Annie Lennox, the British singer. So it's an everlasting ride for me. I still love what I do. I'm still very passionate about it. I always felt like, whoa, what about when this wears out? What about when I'm 60, 70, 80 years old? I wonder, will I still have the passion? And I do. I do. I keep saying every year, I say, when I get 50, I'm going to hang up my vocal cords. When I get 60, I'm going to hang up my vocal cords. And I never do. That started when I was 30, by the way. Because I used to say, when I get 30, I'm going to. So I still have, I love singers. Singers are one of my favorite people. At any chance I can, I try to have singers all around me. For February, for Black History Month, we're saluting the African American female jazz singer. So we got 20 singers coming to pay tribute to Carmen McRae and Ella and Billy and Betty
Sarah.
Carter, Sarah.
Helen
Yeah.
Humes.
Is
You'll
this
have
at
to
the
come.
at the center?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
For the whole month, we got Dinah, Eartha Kitt, whatever.
Wow.
And
And you're a celebrated actress. You didn't, tell
I forgot
anybody
about
that.
that.
And you should tell it. I
Yeah,
mean, this is good stuff. Yeah.
Well, I've done several TV shows, and I'm mainly The Naked Truth and the soundtrack to Denzel Washington's The Hurricane and Fatal Beauty with Rupert Goldberg and stuff like that.
Oh,
But some things I forgot. And now that they have this YouTube thing, I go in there and oh, I forgot about that. I just saw a YouTube video of James Moody, John Faddis, Kenny Burrell, Jimmy Smith, and me in Japan. That's when I had legs.
Wow.
Girl.
I said, wow, girl, I didn't know I had some cute legs like that.
They were showing it in the video.
Yeah, they show me in the video. We'll show my legs in the video. But I'm still having fun, and that's what I intend to do. I try not to let whatever goes down. The worst thing you could do around me is gossip, especially about a singer. I'm ready to fight. And I'm just enjoying the ride. All my brothers and sisters, we all have diabetes. So we have to look out for each other, and that's where my main focus is right now. My brother's in the hospital right now, and so I want to get on a bird after class on Tuesday and go see my brother. And
Where's
make
he?
sure- He's in Dallas, Dallas, Texas. I have a brother and sister in Dallas, and a sister in Michigan, and a sister in Florida. And
She had sisters in
we
Florida.
could, yeah,
Barbara does.
yeah. Well, but my brother lives in Panama City.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's the head of security for Jeb Bush, the governor.
Okay.
Yeah, of Florida. But anyway, you got another hour?
No, you
Look, she's only yes.
I'm ready to go.
I know you guys. We still have lots of time to talk. We're right at the top of the hour, and we're going to take a commercial break and
All right.
play something special. Maybe you
Okay.
may recognize this.
Thanks, Van.
Yes, man. Don't take us into a commercial.
Well, who is it about? You. About me?
Well, yeah.
Where'd you get that understanding?
Well, when I met you back in 1980 at the Parisian Room. Remember you sang to me?
Well, tell me about it, okay, girl?
My man is clean.
Okay.
And he dresses so fancy. He's sharp as a tack. Attracts the women.
Yeah.
Cause he's really a fox.
Oh.
He's the leader of the pack.
Yeah, come on with it.
My man is just like I like my coffee. Hot, strong, and black.
Oh.
When he puts his arms around me,
Feel good, don't it?
chills run up and down my back.
Oh, that's what you call
When
it
it
now.
comes to satisfying me,
Uh-huh.
my man really has the knack.
I know what I'm
My
doing.
man is just like I like my coffee. Hot, strong, and
Strong
black.
and black, yeah.
He's so fine, but he's mine.
Well, that's true. That's true. You got it. You know.
Well, when he walks into the club,
Uh-huh.
you can't mistake him.
No.
'Cause all the women gather around and try to take him. But
Yeah.
he's mine, oh mine.
Oh, yo.
And all you women have to try and relax.
That's that.
'Cause he's mine, oh mine. Chills go up and down my back.
Yeah.
My man is just
Yes.
like I like my coffee.
Woo.
Hot, strong, and black.
Oh, come on. Do it to it. Do it to it. Yada, yada, yada. Turn it on. Turn it on. Hot, strong, and black. You talking about me, man?
He's so fine,
That'd be true.
but he's mine.
I'm yours all the way, baby. Uh-oh.
Well, when he walks into the club, you can't mistake him. 'Cause all the women gather around and try to take him. But he's mine, he's all mine.
I told
And all
y'all.
you women have to try and relax.
Yeah.
'Cause he's mine, he's
Yeah.
all
Do
mine.
it, baby. Do it.
Chills go up and down my back.
Oh, yeah.
My man is just
Yes.
like I like my coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Hot, strong, and
Strong
black.
black. Yes. Yeah.
My man is just
Yeah.
like I like my coffee.
Ooh.
Hot,
Strong
and black. My man is just
At least you got
like
2
I
out
like
of 3
my
right.
coffee. Hot,
Ah,
strong, and so black. I need a refill.
you said it, man. Totally.
I want a Sunday kind of love. A love to last past Saturday night. I need to know it's more than love at first sight. And I want a Sunday kind of love. I want a love that's on the square. Can't seem to find somebody to care. I'm on a lonely road that leads to nowhere. I need a Sunday kind of love. I do my Sunday dreaming and all my Sunday scheming. a certain kind of lover who will show me the way. My arms need someone to
Love me. See, that's what I'm talking about. I had to get me a dose of that so that I can get right here. Okay? My Sunday cut. That is one of my favorite songs from your new
Aw,
CD.
thank you.
I bought my own downloads after somebody stole my CD.
Oh no, we'll have to
Yeah.
get you another one.
Oh no, I got it on my computer, so I listen to it on my phone as well. Tell
Well,
us about that.
Sunday Kind of Love. Well, you
Yes.
know, I actually didn't pick that to be the title of the song of the CD. The record company picked that song, but I love the verse that says, the lyric rather, that says,
me, sing
my
it.
arms need
Sing it for
someone
me.
to enfold. My arms need someone to enfold.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
Yes,
And I
yes.
like the way everybody does it. All the singers do it very well. I think they like it too. And Etta especially did it exceptionally well. But because of the fact that I'm still alive and I've seen some of these great, great people, I'm so blessed and so fortunate. I got a chance to get a little bit from everybody.
Mm-hmm.
They say you better not let Retha get a hold of that.
Oh wow.
It'd be off the hook. So I said, let me grab this before someone. And I think that's what most jazz singers do today because jazz is such a repetitive,
Kind of, yeah.
music art form, and people do the same songs, and it's probably not as popular. Well, I know it's not as popular as other genres of music, but that just turned me out. Sunday Kind of Love. And plus, Etta and I were very good friends. And she'd say, Barbara, don't you go out there and try to show me up now. Because I never was behind her. I was always open for her.
For her.
And there's a picture of us floating around somewhere at the Bill Brew Library. They asked me to come and honor Etta, and I sang at last. And I said, Etta, come on, sing with me. And she was sitting on the dais. Did I say that right? Dais.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
She was sitting on the dais, and I said, come on up here and sing with me. She said, what you gonna sing? And I said, at, and she said, la. She just took the song from me. It was so good. It was Etta and Strom Thurmond's daughter and James Earl Jones. And then I saw her years later. We were at the Olympics. Remember when the Olympics was here in 1984?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And today we were doing the Olympic Blues Festival. And the day of the Blues Festival, Esther died, Esther Phillips. And there's a picture of Etta and myself with our hands up in the air and our heads down on stage at the Olympic Blues Festival. And I never forgot it. We looked at each other. And, Esther had that nasal. And we looked at each other and said, It was so funny. But
That's amazing.
when I first met her, I was in Topanga. I didn't know I was going to be in the fold with Esther, Big Mama Thornton, Etta, and Linda Hopkins, Ernestine Anderson. They were all in the Johnny Otis fold. And when I got into the Johnny Otis fold, I said, wait a minute, what am I doing here with all these great, great people? And I couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it. But when I first met her, we were at the Topanga Blues Festival, and she was selling sweet potato pies on the side of the road. So I just went over there and bought them all. I said, I just wanted to look at her and touch her. So after we got to know each other, she said, Barbara, don't you go out there and start no mess. Don't you go out there and make me sing hard. So you sing hard anyway, Esther. So now I've written a script with Michael Cormier. It's called Johnny's Girls.
Oh, a new one.
Yeah. It's called Johnny's Girls. And it's the stories of Esther, Big Mama Thornton, Etta, and me.
Oh,
And-
lovely.
Nice.
And in the cast is Etta's sons,
Shuggy.
Shuggy Otis and Buddy Otis. Buddy's going to play Johnny. And Shuggy, Buddy, Etta James's two sons, and there's one other person I can't think of who it is, but and I'm going to play all the characters. I'm going to do Etta, Esther.
That is going to
Big
be
Mama,
off the
and
chain.
Yeah.
When?
You're going to love it.
When?
I wanted to do it for Black History Month, but I don't think I'm going to get it out in time. So it looks like it's going to be a little bit right before my cruise in April.
Okay.
We have the jazz cruise coming up in April.
Yeah, did you bring some flyers to show that?
I didn't.
Forgot I know it, all right.
didn't. I might have one in the car. I might
Yeah.
have to go get it.
Okay, on the break, we will.
Okay. And I'm excited about it because it's got all that good music. Tell Mama all about it. And then Esther with I need a vaccination. I got the black-eyed blues. When she recorded live at the Pied Piper.
So maybe this is a Women's History Month.
Yeah, I
There
got
you go.
I got all.
That's March,
there
so
you
it's
go.
before the cruise.
Oh, it is?
Maybe we
March.
should do
March.
it.
March is-
Planet, yes. for
Yeah,
March.
Women's History.
Then that you guys made up my mind. That's when I'll do it.
Absolutely.
There you go.
got our support.
So
Yeah.
guess what just came up?
What?
So let Sisters at the Well be one of the producing organizations.
You got it. You
For
got it.
Women's
Oh my
History
God,
Month.
what's birthing from this
Done.
show?
Yay!
I got you.
Yes, that is wonderful. So,
Yeah. And so many of my so many of the singers that I love are Caucasian. So in Black History Month in February, I have a couple of my friends who are Caucasian saluting the African American woman because their voices are so nice also.
Yeah.
So I wanted to be diverse, and I have
Yeah.
one Filipina and one Hispanic.
So again, that's Women's History.
So- There
we
It's
go.
all of us.
it
Right?
is.
It's
It's
all
all
of
of
us.
us. That's true.
Wow.
I'm excited already about that, Barb.
I was scheduled to, one of the reasons that I was so quick to say March is I was scheduled to go to the Philippines for a week for the festival, and because of the tragedy there
Right.
and the typhoon, it's almost like the whole country's wiped out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm sure they're not going to have the festival.
So maybe
What?
again, as things come
As
up,
go-
we
yeah.
can do a tribute one night for the folks
But
there.
yeah, especially
There's quite a few nonprofit organizations
Charmaine-
here that are
is
doing
Charmaine-
work.
Charmaine.
Charmaine is sending me. Charmaine is the
Yes.
person that's Charmaine and her husband, Freeham Records. Love you guys. I hope you're
Yes,
listening.
my baby. Thank you.
They're sending me to the Philippines. They were sending me to the Philippines. I don't know where it stands right now. So
Right. Right.
But even if I do go for that week, it shouldn't stop the festival.
No.
You know, it wouldn't. So we'll get up Johnny's Girls. Yay!
Johnny's Girls.
Yeah, I'm
Is that the
excited.
title of the?
That's the title of the play.
Well, that's nice.
Johnny's Girls.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
I wanna be Johnny's girl.
Mary, go to your room.
All right.
Okay, well, with that, let's take another little quick break
Okay.
and go into something, another one of my favorite songs, The Green Door.
Ouch.
I love that song. Come on, take us into it.
Well, it's midnight. One more night without sleeping.
I love it.
Well, it's midnight. One more night without sleeping. Yes, and I'm watching that morning come creeping. Well, now, Green Door, what's that secret you're keeping? You know they got a real hot piano that they swing real hard behind the green door. Lord, and that bass man stomping 'cause he's really something behind the green door. Oh, you know the drummer's keeping time and he plays so fine behind the green door. You know I knocked once. I tried to tell him I'd been there. You know the door slammed. 100 talented men there. I wish they'd let me in so I can see what's there behind that green door. I saw an eyeball peeping from a smoky cloud behind the green door. I
wish they'd let me in so I could see what's there behind the green door. 'Cause they doing the honky tonk, yeah. Lord, they doing the honky tonk. Ooh, they doing that honky tonk. Yes, they doing the honky tonk. I wish they'd let me in so I could see what's there behind the green You know, I knocked once. I tried to tell them I'd been there. You know the door slammed. 100 talented men there. I wish they'd let me in so I could see what's there behind that green door. I saw an eyeball peeping from a smoky cloud behind the green door. I tried to tell them Billie Holiday sent me, but they laughed out loud behind the green door.
The green door.
I wish they'd let me in.
Go on and get the
so
in
I
for
could
me.
see what's there
Get it,
behind
Barbara.
the green door.
Go send it in for me. Now come back
They
here.
did the honky tonk.
Woo!
Ooh, they did that hooty doo.
Yeah.
City bwee da doo ba woo. Zip bip bee ba doo ba doo. I wish they'd let me in so I can see what's there behind the green.
Yes.
You are the queen.
Absolutely.
You are the queen.
She
And that
is.
is my second favorite song on that CD, but I
Wow.
like you singing it way before you put it on CD. So. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for that first segment of just getting to know you, introducing you to our audience.
Thank you, Sisters at the Well. It's an honor to be here, and it's so great to have a show like this where you can come and vent. I got to think of something.
You got a vent? What are you gonna vent about?
So yes, so there's somebody in the studio with us as well, Miss Mary Vogue, who's been sitting here.
Baby.
And it was such a pleasure for me to connect this show with you two, because I know how you feel about Miss Queen.
Well, you
And I know
know.
how Miss Queen feel about you.
Let me just jump in there for a moment and say that Barbara, and I'm the first one to always acknowledge Miss Barbara Morrison and say that you are nothing less than gracious and loving and generous to singers.
Mary.
No, and the complex that you put together, the people that you pulled together, you are one of the grand dames who doesn't put herself so high on that pedestal where no one else, you don't want anyone else near you. You bring younger people with you and take them along for the journey and the ride. And I am appreciative and my heart is grateful. And you fine.
Hey,
So there.
it's my hair, Mama.
And our paths have crossed at Nolan Shahid Studio a couple of
That's
times.
right,
Our paths
that's
crossed
right.
when I made my CD. And
Yeah, I
you
enjoy
know,
it.
they're
too.
like, you got to get out. Barbara's coming in. All right. All right. Dang, I thought we were done. Okay, fine. I could take a hint.
Well, Mary, you've done so much for the center, and sometimes just coming over there and giving your heart and soul for not even asking for a dime.
Oh, I don't. No. You
And
know what?
You just make everybody feel like giving.
I know
Well-
it. The Blues Divas was
Yeah.
wonderful with you in it.
Thank you. And here's the thing about that is, you know, I can't speak for anybody else and what their situation is, but I ain't never taken a dime from you, girl. You just go ahead and put it back into your walk for diabetes and everything else, because you got my heart and my soul with that, because the population, as you know, is just, you know, their health is being squandered away.
28 million.
Yeah, and counting. And not to mention the homeless vets out there, too, that are on the streets and have diabetes and all that good stuff, too. That's,
Right,
you know,
'cause, you
bad
know,
stuff.
That just segues right into your blessing bag. Can you just
Well,
tell us a little bit about that? The homeless
You want to hand me that
vets?
bag right there?
The homeless
Well,
vets.
I don't
and
know if
what
we're going
you
to call
do.
it that. I don't even know. But, I just had a moment, a flash of brilliance because too many times when I'm driving around the city, and you come across someone, with a sign and all that good stuff. And if you keep these in your car, for example, then you have something to give someone. And so I was thinking about the cold season coming up. And people with neuropathy, with which is frequent with.
Is she opening the candy
Yeah,
bar?
go ahead. It's a detour. No, but that's why I put it in there.
No, right. That's important.
Love it.
That's why I put it in there. And so I'm doing gloves and I'm doing hand lotions and tissues and teas and Band-Aids, chapstick, hats, anything like that could help. And try to disseminate some of these over the holidays.
So you keep it. You put these little bags together, nothing major, and you keep them in the car.
Yeah,
you stop
and
on
then
the stops-
and I want to hand them out to my sisters and brothers too, and put them in their cars. And so when you're, it's just
What a great
a great
idea.
way during the
I meant to
holidays,
talk to you
especially
that
to be
while
appreciative.
We was riding over here, Barbara.
What
I
a
did
great
mention
idea.
that to you and say, if maybe if we could get involved with her in terms of helping get donations
When
to
I-
fill the bags. We
Yeah.
fill some bags ourselves.
I'd love to do that.
Well,
Okay.
when you go to when you stay, well, I travel a lot, so I always take the little shampoos and lotions
Yes.
because they're complimentary to us.
Right.
And I put them in a basket. Now, when I load them up, we take them downtown.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We could put them in a bag.
And
Yes.
this, a lot of things you can get from your local 99 cents or a dollar store,
Absolutely.
like 2 pairs of gloves for
Girl,
a
they
dollar.
just opened up a big old 99-cent store on La Tierra. I
Well,
know
there
we
you
was
go,
driving
honey.
by. We'll be over there, huh, Barbara?
But I was thinking like hats, socks, and gloves would be really good, especially come this cold season, because
What a
we're
great
going to
idea.
get cold. We're going to get some cold weather
Barb,
soon
can
enough.
we
so.
organize people if they want to drop off stuff? Drop them off at the center. Whenever the center's open, go by there and drop off the stuff.
And
So
we'll
one
put
of
it,
the
put it in the
That'd
mail
be cool.
chute.
Yeah.
Why
If we're
don't
not there,
we-
put it in the mail chute.
Yeah, why don't we really talk about it off camera?
Yeah,
When we
let's.
finish with the
Yeah.
show, let's sit down and talk about maybe even a number. Let's say we want to do 1,000 bags for the holidays.
That's cool.
Yes.
We know that there will be 1,000 people that has some little something in
Right.
the spirit of
Deodorant.
giving.
Some
Lotion.
something, something.
So let's talk about
Shampoo.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
The second idea birthed from our show.
Yeah.
Come on, y'all.
See?
This is
You know,
great.
we
for-
love that.
I love you.
17 years I was a flight attendant.
Oh, okay.
And we would travel, living in the hotels 6
Sure.
and 7 times a month. We take all the shampoos,
Yeah.
collect them, and at the end
Right.
of the year, me and a group of flight attendants, we would put them together for domestic violence shelters.
Nice.
So it's a
Nice.
similar kind of thing. We're not
Absolutely.
spending the money on anything.
Right.
It's a
And
little.
it don't cost you nothing.
So
Just share
I
with
think,
people.
Yeah, I think if we can organize,
Make a movement. Everybody who go
number.
to hotels, drop them.
Well,
We-
it's more than that, but
You
but
know-
there's also, if you have like dermatologists or anyone else that you're seeing or dentists, ask them for their samples.
Samples.
They have
Samples.
samples to give away.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's like the lotion in here is from a dermatologist, and so there's plenty of stuff. All you got to do is ask.
We
Okay.
on Saturday mornings, every Saturday morning, Johnny Otis had a church.
Mm-hmm.
We put an orange and an apple in a bag,
Aw,
and
see,
we'd go down every Saturday morning and just give it to.
because you can't put fried chicken in a bag like that.
But we do that.
But I like this idea of just let's taking something simple, and really organizing ourselves around it.
Yes. And Mary's been
Bringing
doing
in
this.
a group.
Yeah. She's been just doing this from the bottom of her heart.
Well, I did
and then-
I did another project too, where I did a Project Angel that I created years ago, where you would go into a Crown bookstore, and there were tags hanging on a tree with a child's name from a foster home, and then you would buy a book, put the tag in there, and I ended up the first year I had 10,000 books in my living room.
Wow.
And my late husband said, maybe we should move this to like a church. What you mean? Because
can
you can't
sit
walk.
down. So I
Because
can sit.
yeah, it'd be nice to sit on something other than fairy tales, or something. So I'm like, okay, yeah, but it's all doable.
I can't laugh out loud because I got
Oh, we
I
have
got
a caller.
chocolate in my teeth.
We have a caller on the line. We're sorry we're interrupting. Caller?
Hello?
Hi, caller. Who's calling in? Tell us about yourself.
I'm calling into the radio show. I have something to say to those ladies.
What do you have to say, Miss Ava? I got that voice,
Oh, it's Miss
I
Dupre.
don't know what you're talking about.
baby. Go right ahead, caller.
I just mad at the ladies for having a party and not inviting me. But I'm gonna forgive them, and I'm gonna donate some stuff to the bags also.
That's cool.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
Well, thank you, caller. Yes, you could drop those items off at the Baltimore's
Well,
Performing
we're going to
Arts
organize it. Let's
Okay.
organize it. Let's not just have folks run over there and drop off stuff. Okay?
We'll get some boxes.
Yeah, so
Give that stuff
we're going
to
to
Mary
organize it.
Bowes.
We'll give you
Okay.
more
What?
information.
Did I just hear my name?
Did you have a question?
Yes, you did hear your name, Mary Bogue. I'm gonna deliver my stuff to you.
That's all right. I'll cook you dinner too, baby.
Oh, right on. But fried chicken is fine.
But then we have to go downtown
What
to
about the apple
Nola's
and
for
the
that.
orange? No, she
Yeah, the
went
apple
straight
and the
for the
orange.
fried
Yeah,
chicken.
she went right for the chicken.
So
I
what
love
we
all
should
of you
probably
ladies, and I'm listening to the show, and I'm having fun with you, and I just wish I was there.
Absolutely. Thank you, caller, for calling
That's
in.
Ava.
Yeah, she didn't want me to say her name is Ava. She's a caller.
I know Miss Ava.
I know.
Ava.
We
She's-
all know you,
And
honey.
tell Babs I love her too.
She
Babs.
can hear you.
She got her mouth full
Her
of
mouth
a
is full. She's
protein
eating
bar.
from the bag.
She's eating from the help a homeless person blessing bag. Did you want you a tissue too from here?
You got
Oh, you got some. All right.
Thank you, caller. Thank you for calling in.
Thank
what's
you.
the number again?
Bye.
The number for that call in, thank you so
No,
much.
for other callers.
For other callers to call in is 323-473-3100. Again, that's 323-473-3100. Thank you for calling in, Ava. We were segueing into the back.
Well done.
And we're going to table that for after the show. But Mary,
Yes.
tell us about your CD and your song.
Oh, you know, I am so blessed. I am so blessed because I got to work with great musicians, the great Karen Hernandez. It's called Don't Go to Strangers. And Karen just, you know, Karen Hernandez. Karen just kills on
Killed
this. She's another one to put in your Women's Month of female musicians.
Yes,
Because I'll tell
we
you what,
honored her in-
Karen kills.
Yes.
She's
we
a
honored her
monster
at the
on
Dolores.
piano.
Yes.
She's a hard worker.
Oh, she's a
She's
hard
one of
worker.
our living legends. Go to the website and
That's
you can
right.
see that, livinglegendfoundation.com.
And Karen, you know, studied all the music of Gene Harris and my pal Les McCann, and Les is on here. He was my creative consultant. I've known Les from the Parisian Room in 1981, girl.
I know.
So, yeah.
Go way back.
So, and I had Ricky Woodard on here, and Jack LeCompte, and Lou Shock on bass. I had 3 different basses, yeah.
You know what, that-
I got to cut back. I'm
That wait a minute.
crazy.
I know it, and that will lead
2
us
different
into,
drummers.
That will lead us into a great break in a song from you
Well, all right.
with Les McCann on it.
We just did that one.
Oh, we did, but we didn't really listen. I didn't listen.
You didn't listen.
I listened.
Did you
Did
hear?
you?
But is there another one?
It was
on
Hot,
there?
Strong, and Black.
Yes.
I think you left the room for Weak White and something else. I don't know. You weren't even here for that one.
I'm definitely at the
What
wedding.
else we got? What we got queued up over? What we got? What the hell did that come from? What we got? What we got?
I
So
don't
the other
know.
song from
Man.
that we have from there was another wonderful cut.
Let's see. Oh,
We
Sack
had
Full of Dreams. Here we go.
Yes,
Because that's, you know, I got a lot of dreams.
I know it.
It's all about having a dream,
All right.
right?
Okay.
We off?
I've got a dream for the world. Peace in the rivers and everywhere. Bridges of steel and love and cities that smile. Gray, empty faces walk by. Hands try to hide all their loneliness, lighting their cigarettes to blow time away. Lost in the noise, lonely as wind, people on sidewalks with no place to go. Can they learn to understand the world of love that I'm dreaming. I've got a dream for the world. Kites flying hope through a summer sky. Corners where children play and run in the rain. I've got a sack full of dreams, streets filled with laughter and toy balloons, people with hearts that care. Ooh, listen for love. Wanting to sing, wanting to care, wanting to share all my dreams for the world. Will they learn to understand the world of love that I'm dreaming? The world of love that I'm dreaming. Got a dream for the world. Kites flying hope through a summer sky. Corners where children play and run in the rain. I've got a sack full of dreams, streets filled with laughter and toy balloons, people with hearts that care. Ooh, listen for love.
Oh my. What
I-
about that song?
I didn't even know I had lyrics. Our band plays that every night before I come on. Every night, without fail.
On Sundays at the center?
No. When I'm performing somewhere, I take the Boo Crew with me.
Yes.
That's one of their warm-up songs.
That's nice.
And I didn't know.
And
it had
Mary
lyrics.
didn't even know that from
No,
your
but I've
big
loved it since
tour.
the 70s when Gary McFarland did it. I mean, it was, to me, a sack full of dreams. And one of the lovely things was being able to tag this, and I tagged it with one of my dreams being marriage equality. I'm just a straight woman. I just think until all of us have equality, none of us do.
Good for
Right.
you.
You know, and
And that's
right
another
on.
part of your jazzy life that people don't even know. That
What?
you became a minister.
I am an ordained minister. I want to be able to marry folk.
So was that one down there, but go ahead.
Well, you know, it's just what can I say? I don't even know what to say about that, you know. But there is something beautiful about being able to be a part of that sacrament. And I see it that way. I had a great husband. We were married for 20 years until he was lost to a bicycle accident. And we got married 3 times. Every 5 years, the man would ask, could he marry me again? And I kept giving me rings. I'm like, okay, this works for me. But we would have a big party in my backyard, a jazz party with Marshall Royal and Snooky Young and, all the
for
folk.
the Basie band.
Oh, yeah.
Straw boss for the Basie band.
I got married to the Basie band.
Oh, man.
Bill was gone at that point, but I had met him through Helen Humes. And but when we got married, we had the guts of the Basie band. And my husband said, call up Marshall and ask him to do the wedding. I said, you're insane. I am not calling Marshall and ask him to do my wedding. He goes, call him up. That's your dream guy. I said, no, I ain't. He goes, call him up. So it went like this. Hello? Hey, Marshall, it's Mary. Mary! How you doing, Mary? I said, I'm fine. I got a question for you, Marshall. He said, well, what's that? I said, well, it's about you doing a wedding. Oh, baby, you know I don't do no weddings. I said, I know. I told Robbie you wouldn't do our wedding. Wait. Your wedding? I said, he goes, well, we'll be there. What time you need us there? Are you cooking? So that would have been my dream. Would have been to sing with Marshall and the guys, but I wasn't ready, so it was all right. But I got to put together Helen Humes' last gig that she ever did. Helen and I became great friends as a result of my writing an article about her, and she introduced me to Dottie Bigard, and I met through all of them through Buddy Tate.
Well, see, y'all name dropping no names.
So-
I'm just a pup, but I'm learning.
Well,
I like that $1 Million Baby.
wasn't that something?
Go, let me hear it. I don't know it. Can
You don't
guys
know
get it?
$1 Million Baby?
No, come on, give me a
Barbara
little
could
bit.
sing it.
No, I can't.
Oh,
Give me a
that's-
little
it's
bit.
Not mine either.
Okay, you gonna bring up something
It's
and then
about-
don't tell me?
I can tell you what it's about. It's $1 Million Secret. That's what it is.
$1 Million
I gotta
Secret.
You're not supposed to tell your secret when you're with your man, because somebody will take him.
That's true too.
That's the essence to the song. We won't put that on the air. Y'all go look up $1 Million Secret.
Yeah, it was a good one too. And Baba Reba and everything else she did.
So you did that song?
No, I haven't. I haven't performed any of Helen's songs.
Okay.
I sure wouldn't mind though.
So $1 Million
Maybe you
Secret?
should do that.
And
in-
Hadda
in-
Brooks.
in February.
Did you ever get to meet Hadda?
I got to meet her.
Oh, man,
she
I'm
played at
jealous.
the Roosevelt. She and Nellie Letcher.
Oh, Lord
I
have
got to meet
mercy.
both of them.
Lord, I got a Nellie Letcher tune on here, as a
Ooh,
matter
I
of
couldn't
fact.
believe it. And I
hell
sang
yeah.
at Joe Letcher's funeral.
Oh, man.
sang at
Look
her
at
brother's
this history.
funeral.
See,
See?
you guys didn't even know the path that you
No,
were trekking
no.
with each other.
No.
See, I got kind of blue and low on here by Nellie. Yeah. But see, I feel a responsibility to keeping that music current.
Yeah.
I really do. I feel that it's our responsibility to keep that music, that rich Lil Green.
Oh, man. In the dark.
In the dark, there is just you and I. There's not a sound.
There's not one sigh.
Right on. See?
Yeah,
wait a
we
minute.
were doing a tribute to
I got
Nellie.
a question. Have you guys ever did a song together?
No.
What the heck?
No, no,
We might
no,
have to
no.
work that out, man.
I would
Absolutely.
be honored.
We gotta
and
turn
pleased.
this out.
That would be Les McCann. He'd fill in the blanks on that one.
Oh my
I did
goodness.
a tribute to Nellie Letcher, and I didn't know any Nellie Letcher
Oh,
songs, so
man.
I just sang some songs. And she said, "You know, little girl, you sang real good and everything, but you don't know none of my songs."
Oh,
Letcher.
Nellie.
Oh my goodness.
Well, you're friends with Linda
She
Hopkins and me
told
too.
off. Yeah,
And you know,
oh,
and that's why I sang one of Linda Hopkins' songs down at your walk.
oh.
She wrote a beautiful song called "I'm Going to Cry You Right Out of My
Let me hear a
Mind."
little bit. Let me hear a little
I'm gonna cry you right out of my mind and laugh someone else into my heart.
All right.
You made a fool of me, and I was too blind to see. Like that.
Oh my goodness.
That's why she got that star on the Hollywood Walk
So-
of Fame.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's my baby. Every time I see her out, I just saw her at the NAACP Theater
Oh, yeah?
Awards. She is still hanging in here.
She looks great. You know, I did a painting of her. Oh yeah. She's got one of my paintings of her in her
See,
house.
you didn't even talk about that. See, people don't even know that part. See,
yeah.
she's a painter as well.
I've
got a
Linda
beautiful
is,
one of Bessie Smith. I'm doing a series of blues. In fact, I started one of you. I've got Big Mama Thornton done. I've got
Glad you had that conversation.
Linda Hopkins. I've got Linda Hopkins done, and she owns one of them. I have one of them, and Bessie Smith. So I'm doing a whole series, large 24 by 30 inch oils.
You have incredible art that people always talk about on Facebook. So
Well,
I
that's
just want,
true.
Yeah.
Do you
But
show
my
it?
blues girls are, you're the queens, man, and I feel compelled to capture that and to capture your rich history and everything that you bring to it.
Do you have a
It's-
studio?
I do in my home.
Are you showing the art?
I haven't recently because I've been busy doing shows and singing and doing that kind of stuff. But I just set my studio back up. The oils are calling me again, So
Oh, I would love to come see it.
Aw.
Linda Hopkins is
The
in
great
a
Linda
club
Hopkins.
called the Regalettes, which I'm a member of.
Ah.
So we've been sisters. I met her about 10 years ago.
Lovely.
When I joined
Yes.
the club, and she's amazing.
well, Linda would
I've
come
been
into
to
the
her
Hollywood.
home, but I don't
Oh,
know if
nice.
I've
Yeah,
seen,
yeah.
I don't know if I've seen the work.
Well, it's hard to see in her home.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I've been to her home.
Then you know, yeah.
One of the founders of the Regalettes is responsible for me starting my career.
Oh my
Ooh.
God.
Gertrude. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Uh-huh, yep.
Yeah.
I used to go, she used to have Monday nights, she used to honor different celebrities
Yes.
at the Pied Piper.
On Crenshaw.
Uh-huh. And I had been in a band called the Say What Band.
Yes.
And we used to do Street Life. It was
Ooh.
it was recorded by Randy Crawford, and
That's right.
I went there one night knowing that she was going to honor the Jazz Crusaders. And
Nice.
so when she called me up to sing, I called Street Life. And Joe Sample and all the Jazz Crusaders got on stage with me and they played it.
Oh my goodness.
And
Have you
and
met
I
her
got hired
daughters?
that night.
Have you met her daughters?
Reve
and,
yeah, the other.
Shantae?
I sang at Shantae's wedding.
Okay.
And Sidney
okay.
Poitier walked her down the
That's
aisle.
her
Beautiful.
godfather.
And Nancy Wilson, Howlett Hewitt, and myself, we
Yeah.
sang.
In fact, I leave here. When I leave this show, I'm going to a Regalettes meeting with them. But you know what, Barbara, we should reconnect that because the Regalettes is doing a really big event this year. This is the 55th
Fifth.
anniversary of that club. And so this might be a good time to even tie in, once again, Women's History Month.
Yeah.
So let me tie another organization.
Okay, you're
into-
putting too many jobs on
No.
our plates. I'm
No,
just
but
saying.
this is it. This is how it happens.
I know it. It
Right?
all just comes together.
I
and
got
they
that
all,
job.
So
that
this
night.
is how it happens. So Barbara, you have February and March coming up. You now have Sisters at the Well with you as a producing organization.
Wonderful.
And now I'm going to offer up the Regalettes.
Yay,
Now,
Regalettes.
I can't vote for all 15 of us, but I bet you if I take that to the meeting today, we'll get a yes vote.
Yep. I
So
got
that's
hired
two.
by the Jazz Crusaders and did a world tour.
So that's
Wow.
2. You know,
Yes.
and 2 organizations will commit to the gift bag.
Yeah, let's do it.
So there it is. That's how it
Everybody's going to
happens.
call in. What's that number? 323.
473-3100. And if you don't be able, if you're not able to call in, you can hit us on any of our Facebook pages.
That's right.
Barbara Perkins, Mary Bogue, Barbara Morrison, Linda Morgan, myself, we're all active on Facebook.
Or LA Talk Live.
Or
Either.
LA Talk Live
There you
dash
go.
News Sisters at the Well is our page on Facebook as well. Just hit us up anywhere and let us know that you like to donate to this wonderful. Be a blessing to someone else for the
Amen.
holidays.
Yeah, we love that.
It would be
love
definitely
that.
would be
This is good
great.
stuff,
But
too.
we have so many collaborations coming out of this one. I love it. That's what I do. I'm a master networker. You know why I'm a master networker? I've learned from the best.
Yeah.
Miss Barbara Morrison
Oh.
and you, Mary Bogue. Thank you for
you.
blessing me today on our show.
Oh, you're welcome, Linda.
Yeah, we love you, girl.
We love you the best.
Thank
you're the
you.
best.
I
you too,
just
Barb. You're the best.
I just have
Thank
to
you. I'm
jump in
crashing
for
the
I have
party.
to-
You
I-
know, this is supposed to be my Sunday off from the
Oh,
show.
no.
But there was no way you were going to be guest on the show and I didn't get a
See.
seat.
I
So
know
I'm
it.
crashing.
But I am so happy that you guys have decided to come and be with me today.
This is the place to be. You know,
Absolutely.
these things
Thank
need
you.
to be talked about.
And you'll be back because we have an active February and March already.
Boom, 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 boom.
And Mary, did you want to
What,
close
girl?
us out? What did you have? You want to close us out with something?
With what?
I don't know.
What did you have in
Well, you know what?
mind?
Let me
I
do
don't
it.
know.
You want me to sing something?
Oh no,
That would be problematic, but
Well, Barbara and I could do Mood Indigo.
Okay.
Yes,
You
do
ready?
that to close us out.
You ain't been blue. No, no.
I'm a terrible harmonizer.
No.
Because you always try to sing.
You ain't been blue until you've had that mood indigo.
That feeling goes stealing down to my shoes while I
Sit and sigh. Go
As they
long
take us
blue.
out.
y'all are too much.
As they take
Sisters
us
at the
out.
well.
Wow. Thank you. That was wonderful. Okay, see, now you know that's the collaboration song that y'all need to do together because you done just blessed it on my show. So as people tune in and listen to this after our show today, they're going to hear that.
Hey, you know, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely. So
Is that it?
Hey, I
An
guess
hour? It's been an hour?
It's
Wow.
been a quick
See?
hour. We've been talking.
Thank you,
His
Van.
name is
Thank you, Van.
Thank you, Van.
The engineer.
Sabrina.
And Sabrina.
And
Sabrina.
Miss Sabrina.
Sabrina built too, ain't she? Like one of them
it
houses
don't
that they
matter.
call.
She's a dancer.
I know.
Sabrina
Yeah.
is a
Look at that.
ballet dancer.
Look at her arms. Look at her shoe.
Yes.
I'm gonna go start hanging out with Sabrina.
There you go.
You know, they say it'll rub off if you hang out with the.
With the same people.
Barbara, can I ask you one more thing before I know we're going? We're out of time. Would you teach me how to sing 3 songs?
Yes, I will. You let me know what they are.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
Done.
It's a
I'm
deal.
coming
You
to
really
you.
snuck that
I
in.
did. I did.
I will do it.
Thank you. That's
That's
wrap,
one of my
huh?
strong points,
I don't know.
by the way.
Are we?
I am coming. I'm coming
we
to the
still on?
studio.
Come on.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Thanks,
Alrighty.
Van. Are
Van,
we-
is that it? We're out? Happy Sunday, everyone.
Sunday,
Thank you,
everyone.
Linda.
Come over to the Barbara Morrison Performing Arts Center today at 4 o'clock. We have the big band, November
Yes.
17th. Come on over right now.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Absolutely.
I never knew there was a place to go where my spirit's thirst is quenched. Hold on to yourself, I'm hearing. Hold on to the best of who you are. It wasn't quite the way I had imagined, yet it's more than all my dreams. Hold on to yourself, I'm hearing. It's more than what it seems. For here they are gathered. Here they are just